everyone, we are at Circus Circus. We are going to do the prize room walkthrough. I am doing a voiceover because the music was so loud. So they have an Xbox for 60,000 tickets, a Switch for 60,000, a little old Nintendo game thing for 6,000, or I mean it's a copycat, it's not a Nintendo. But they had some good prizes. We spent 60 bucks and earned around, I think it was like 5,200 tickets. Keep in mind, my husband earned most of those on Zombie Snatcher, so definitely 5,200 for 60 bucks is really good and not what the average person will earn from just one trip. And we are going to spend all the tickets here because, we don't live in Las Vegas and I don't plan on coming back anytime soon. So I'm looking at the Squishmallows. Those were what, 2,000 tickets? 2,000 tickets. I thought that was really good. They had a lot of cute prizes, and I mentioned this, I have been to Circus Circus before, and it was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, and I remember the prize room being a lot smaller and a lot more crowded, so they've definitely either switched spots or just made it bigger. So this prize room was much better than what I remember, and they had a lot of prizes to choose from. So yeah, definitely Circus Circus, one of the better prize rooms I've seen in Las Vegas. As you can see, there's no one here. It's like noon on a Tuesday, so I guess it was just the perfect time to go. And they got all the little cute toys. And here is this cute Care Bear for 850 tickets. A side note, that they marked it wrong. It was ringing up like whatever the Minnie Mouse next to it is. It was 2,100, and I picked it up for 850, and I didn't have enough tickets. And I was like, okay, I'll find something else. And the lady was super nice. And I showed her. I said, it says 850 tickets. And I wasn't really expecting her to match it. I just wanted to say, hey, you need to change that sticker or someone else is going to be confused. And she gave it to me for $8.50. I thought that was super nice. I didn't even ask, but I really appreciate it. So yeah, I ended up getting 2 Squishmallows and that Care Bear. I'm a Care Bear fan, but I like the 80s Care Bears, not the new Care Bears. They're slightly different, enough for me to not like them. But I ended up getting that other Care Bear for $850 because, like I said, we were trying to use all our tickets and there wasn't really anything else I wanted in that range. So yeah, they had a lot of nice plush. This is like a seahorse, a fat, pregnant seahorse. Seahorses aren't normally that fat. And then they also had a fish that was striped like a tiger. So just different. I guess it's a tiger fish. Lots of cute stuff. So, and you don't have to use all your tickets at one time. If you plan to come to Circus Circus more than once, you can, just like any other arcade, they don't expire. I almost got one of these metal cups. It's a cute, souvenir if you want to, a souvenir from every arcade when they have, their name on merchandise. I love it. But this was the only thing that had Circus Circus, a couple cups. And I am not a cup fan. I'm not a cup, I just don't need 20 billion cups. So we did pass on that, even though I did like the idea of having something saying Circus Circus on it. I did keep the card. Oh, and when we put 60 bucks on the card and got a new card, it was 60 bucks flat. I just mentioned that because sometimes arcades will add $1 extra, then you have to pay for the card. So technically we did not have to pay for the plastic card. I appreciate that. And that's my free souvenir, a little plastic card. Here are our prizes from the Circus Circus arcade. So I got 2 Squishmallows and this talking Care Bear, all thanks to my husband. I decided not to cash these in for tickets, so each card is worth 20 tickets. I didn't need any tickets. We still have some tickets left on our card, so I'm just going to hold on to these for now, and then I always hold on to these cards in case we ever come back, because remember, they charge you $1 every time you get a card. And then this was that fell out of the Willy Wonka machine. And this is actually from the slot machines. They actually had 2 rows of vintage slot machines. If you're a gambler, then 99% of casinos have switched to no more physical tokens. It's all paper receipts. So it was nice to see some slot machines that actually had this. So Robert won a bunch, and then I kept one. We cashed the rest in at the cashier station, but this one is my souvenir. As you can see, there's a clown on it because it's Circus Circus.